There. That's what I want to know. You got to need that extra burst. Good morning, guys. Right now, starting with our temperatures around the area, we have upper 40s and 50s. We have Battery Park at 50. Teterboro, you're at 49 degrees. So a little bit of a cool start. One of the reasons why we have this cool start is because we have an east wind. We have wind off the water for today. That's also causing us to have the cloudy conditions of foggy, the patchy dense fog out there, and that light drizzle that we do have. The good news is that later on this afternoon, we'll get some clearing. We'll get some sunshine, except for coastal areas. You'll be stuck in the clouds a little bit longer. But this system, this will start to affect us in the overnight hours into tomorrow morning. So high pressure again off the coast right now. So as far as this afternoon, it'll look better. But this is what we're keeping an eye on. And this actually brought some severe weather to areas of the Midwest. For us, it'll bring some strong thunderstorms in the overnight hours, possibly into tomorrow morning. We talked about the wind direction. So this breaks it down pretty nicely. You can see by 5 o'clock this morning. Look at the direction. So it's not much as much the speed, but the direction. We have this east wind coming in. Then we start to get to your afternoon time. And look what happens. We get this shift, especially inland areas. Look at this. You get a southerly flow, and that's why the further inland you are, the higher those temperatures will get. Even for later on, you can see by about 8 o'clock this evening, you see the direction. You get this southerly flow. But a southerly flow along the coast is not the best thing for this time of the season. It will show you exactly why. You can see, so we get through 4 o'clock this afternoon, you get that southerly flow, and look what happens. The wind off the cold water, you only are into the 59-degree mark for Iceland, West Hampton 56, but the further inland you go, you have Belmar 76, Trenton 83 degrees. So that shows you the temperatures, the difference in temperatures that we do have. By tomorrow afternoon, you can see the difference, 73 for Trenton, 74 for the city, but still on the island, you're stuck into the 60s. And by Wednesday, that's when we do have a cooler air around the area for everyone, and everyone is kind of stuck in that lower mark, that 60-degree mark. All right, so getting to the 7-day forecast and show you exactly what you can have. Then we go by Thursday, 65 degrees, and our next shot of rain is on Friday. All right, let's head over to Marissa Torres this morning and check on your roadways. Marissa, how's it shaping up?
Sounds good. Not too bad out there. If you do have to drive this morning, well then it's pretty quiet out there. I think a lot of people are still waking up, so you have a head start on.
On Sunday, we drop down to the 70s, so we get that spring-like feel once again with temperatures into the 60s. Today, we're going to get into the 70s. It's real this roller coaster of temperatures we've been having. Taking a look outside right now, kind of dreary out there. That's what we do have. You have the clouds, you have the drizzle out there. One of the reasons why is because we have an east wind, so we have that wind off the water for today. Temperatures at 49 degrees, so a little bit cool out there to your sections. You'll be stuck in the clouds for a little bit longer, so you get to the 60s, mid to upper 60s for today. The further inland you go, the better it'll look, the more in the way of sunshine you'll get. 75, you can see for West Point, Newburgh, 70.
I got that. Let's get you out the door. Listen, we're going to be up and down for the morning, but then the evening, and it's going to just warm up beautifully.
Yeah, it'll feel better this afternoon. How are you feeling allergy-wise, though, guys?
I'm dying. It's
sneezing. This is the thing, me too. All the eyes tearing, the nose.
Yes.
This is the reason why. The pollen count, very high for today. If you have things like maple, juniper, poplar, this is going to be high for today. Tomorrow it drops down just a little bit to moderate, but then Wednesday you're right back up again. So my allergy sufferers, there you go. Hang with it for today. All right, so temperatures around the area, we have the upper 40s and we have the 50s. A little bit of a cool start because we have that winter weekend, but we can still see some rain and some possible thunderstorms in the overnight hours into tomorrow morning. So want to run it through for you. As we get through 9 o'clock this morning, you can see we still have the clouds, but by noontime, this is the difference. We start to get some breaks in the clouds. Along the coast, though, looks like you're stuck in the clouds for a little bit longer throughout most of the day. Then we start to get to your evening time. You can see the interior sections. That's why you'll be a little bit milder. You'll have temperatures into the 80s as you start to get that southerly flow. But along the coast, you'll have temperatures that'll be stuck into the 60s for today. We get to the overnight hours. You can see the thunderstorms making their way toward the area, and then they start to die back just a bit. This model run has it dying back, but can't rule out that possibility of some heavy downpours from these cells as they start to move through. Here's some more. This is about 5 o'clock in the morning, just in time for the morning commute. So you'll have those showers to deal with, but then by the afternoon time, you can see we do clear out nicely. Not as warm as it will be today for Tuesday.
I appreciate it.
Guys. All right, taking a look outside. I know it was a great weekend, wasn't it? All right, temperatures right now, we have upper 40s and 50s around the area, so not too bad. Some areas, a few cool. It was a great weekend, wasn't it? All right, temperatures right now, we have upper 40s and 50s around the area, so not too bad. Some areas, a few cool spots, but it's the visibility issues that we're trying to get through for this morning. To that in a minute. And then we have this system system that's coming in the overnight hours into tomorrow. So want to run this because this is the latest model run. Through 9 o'clock, you see we're fine. Your afternoon time, we start to get a little bit of clearing, but look at along the coast, you're still stuck in the clouds for a bit along the Jersey Shore. This is about 5 o'clock. You see more in the way of clearing, but still on the island along the coast, you're stuck in the clouds, so your temperatures will be stuck into the 60s as opposed to further inland, well, you get into the 80s for today. This is the overnight hours into tomorrow. This is what we're talking about, that one system. Here come the thunderstorms. This is around midnight. Starts to get toward our area closer around 3 a.m. This is the latest one. Has it picking up a little bit stronger, so we could have some thunderstorms coming.
Shoot it in. Isn't that amazing? I think I shot it into his suit. I'm so sorry. Dry cleaning is coming up. Dry cleaning is.
Suki, I got most of it.
You got most of it?
That's not a bad idea.
I'm sorry. I should have gone a little bit more. I know.